All right, I'll sign on too. I forgot to say I'm gonna sign on. This is the Colonel and the Kid podcast, and we have a colonel and we have a kid. The kid's not me this time.
Yeah.
So I will okay, this is the podcast. This is not gonna be I'm not gonna read a chapter. We're just gonna go through and have a special this is a special podcast, a special guest appearance by Garrett and AJ. Um, I'll let them introduce themselves after I finish up my little spiel here. But this is the Colonel and the Kid podcast based on my memoir of my grandfather, Colonel Edwin P. Hagen Jr. And this is the electronic documentation of the memoir and with some special bonuses, including this episode featuring guest NFL pickers. Not gamble. We don't gamble on this side. We just do it for pride and for verification that we understand football.
Well,
Sure.
there may be some gambling on from this
Yeah.
and on we may AJ and I might be gambling, so
All right, I'm gonna have to edit that out. No, that's fine. So anyway, let's just jump into it. I'll let you guys. You can introduce yourself, Gary. You can go first, and then you could say whatever you want, and then you can throw it to AJ, and then throw it back to me when you guys are done, and I'll take a drink. So go ahead.
alright. So, I'm Garrett Heitmann, Greg's younger brother, also grandson of the colonel, about 5 years younger than Greg, give or take, like 4 and a half, 4 years, 8 months, something like that, I don't know. Uh,
Oh, I got to interrupt. It's my podcast. So I'm going to
yes.
interrupt right away when I said I said to throw it to you, but you are technically a colonel, correct?
Yeah, yes, commander as it
Mm.
were, but yeah, the equivalent of lieutenant colonel in the Air Force or Army, retired. Key Key retired, thank God. Sort of retired. Still working, I work for the VA now, so that's all good. And then AJ is my son, my youngest child. He's my youngest child is driving a car now, so
Oh
that
my
means I'm
god.
old. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
old too.
This is I'm let's just end
Wa
it right now.
Watch out, world.
Yeah.
Nine's driving.
On
That means
court.
that means it could be going that car could be going anywhere.
More to come on that, though.
Just probably more into the dirt.
Alright, I'm AJ Heitmann, I'm about, like, 40 years younger than both of them, and, I'm
Wow.
the great-grandson of the colonel, and yeah, 9 lover.
Well,
Do we
starting out raunchy here.
yeah. I have to bleep stuff right away again. Gosh. No, no, I I forgot what I was gonna say. I got distracted by this whatever that comment was about 9 loving, that's I don't know. If that's not something raunchy, I don't know what is. We could just make something up according to
Yeah,
that, but
you're a sicko.
obviously. Have you seen me? Have you looked at me? Have you ever met me? Yeah. So, anyway,
Let me
okay.
just can I just point something out real quick? I'm distracted by the Christmas tree in the background. I know you've mentioned it on past episodes, but boy, that is such a good Christmas tree. That brings back memories. It is Christmas Eve today, so it's yeah, I have many good memories of that. When that came out every year, you knew it was Christmas season, so that thing's
Yeah.
older than either of us, so
Well, yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, that is, when the welcome remarks here, I have my notes that, yeah, it's December 24th, 2025, Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas, everyone. We don't say
Merry
happy
Christmas.
holidays around here, we say Merry Christmas because Christmas is back.
Skol, baby.
Yep, let's go.
Merry
So,
Christmas.
anyway, we have, a podcast that's gonna focus probably just on the NFL mostly. I don't know if we'll have time to get into any other stuff, but, we're gonna do some picks and be on the record, and we can embarrass ourselves, completely. Not today because our picks, they're gonna be great today,
Yeah.
but then tomorrow and the rest of the football weekend, it could be embarrassing. I had my worst week last week. What did I end up? I think I was in 9-7 for the week.
Oof. Let me
By far
see
my
what I
worst.
was.
So,
Ooh.
That's why I like to put the statement, do not gamble, especially on my picks." So,
You can gamble on mine though. I'm actually sponsored by FanDuel and DraftPicks, so yeah.
'Cause they're good people like AJ are good for their business, let's just say that. Oops.
yeah, so let's kick it off. I mean, we have Christmas game let's see, so is this the 2nd year that they've had games on Christmas, or is it how many years?
Uh, I remember didn't several years ago, didn't the Vikings lose to the Saints on Christmas Day? But
Yeah.
Yes.
that might have been a Sunday already, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember that because I couldn't see that because I was out in Galisteo where we have Angela's family's Christmas, and so I'll miss all the
Oh, yeah,
games
yeah.
tomorrow too. Well,
Lucky
not the
you.
one yeah. Well, all the games are worthless, right? I mean,
Yeah, they're terrible.
no well, the Lions have a chance.
Yeah, but it'll be a terrible game. But spoiler alert, terrible game coming up.
I don't know, and I mean, some people are, they're playing in some fantasy championships.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah,
anybody anybody still in the championship?
yeah,
I'm
he's
in like 4. I
yeah.
lost in the Viagra football league though. Got knocked out because Jonathan Taylor couldn't perform.
Yeah, it's pretty
He's in
rough.
34 leagues though, so
I'm in 3 total, including the VFL, and I this has been my worst year I think I've ever had. I just, like I guess I made the championship round for VFL, but then just totally collapsed.
you beat me. That makes you
Like I
feel
said,
better.
total collapse.
Well, AJ's actually done really well. I think this is his first year playing in more than VFL, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like really good at gambling and just like playing the odds and whatnot. And it's just tough that I lost. It's just like I couldn't control that.
Yeah, you got up it was against Moose. Moose had, who was it? Kyle Pitts?
That was against me. Yeah.
Oh,
44 points from
yeah.
Kyle Pitts against me. Yeah.
Yeah, that was yeah. I never get guys
I
that do that.
yeah. AJ had but his other leagues, I think you made 3 of your 4 championships,
Yeah,
right?
4 out of the 5. Yeah, I'm just
4
a
out of
piece
5?
of it.
Yeah. I'm in 2
Yeah.
out of 4 on mine.
Well,
But
I guess, some people are some people start fading like me, some people are on the uptick.
on the
I'm
rise,
still
yeah.
I'm like, I mean, if you look at our, on the league I think it's in the league setting, you can look at the our comparison of managers and see who's the top managers overall because you can be like platinum or
Yeah.
even in the head-to-head matchup, you can see where you rank. Their their statistics only go back, I guess it's only based since 2009. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, that's after our time, yeah.
I started and it says you when you first started I started in 1999 playing
Whoa.
fantasy. So,
Yeah. That's
but
that's
I am
probably when I started too. The VFL was founded, and yeah.
so, look what I've done with my life. Look how awesome I am.
Yeah, I hear you.
Fantasy. Yeah.
Many how many hours of time were wasted? Not wasted, were spent playing fantasy football back in the
Uh,
day, right?
yeah. But yeah, I used
I
to have I used to had a whole bunch of teams too.
yeah.
But anyway,
I used to play baseball where I'd be setting the lineup every single day, going in there, "Ooh, pitch it," and set that up,
yeah.
but I don't even play anymore. AJ and I both accidentally drafted NBA teams this year.
Yeah.
Did
Don't
you?
know how that happened, yeah.
8th place.
I haven't even looked at mine. I know I'm in one. I have not said it, haven't looked at it. I accidentally did it when I was in a football league. It must have been a little pop-up because I think AJ did the same thing. Hit it, and before I knew it, "You're entering your draft." I'm like,
Oh, at least I can say I've never done that.
"Yeah, boomer." But AJ did it first. I was mocking him about it, and then
Yeah.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. That's what, who I don't know who I was listening to talking about how the NFL is on track to be like the NBA. where NBA used to be it had a peak probably like 10, 15 years ago. Well, probably Michael Jordan time. Then they started messing with the officiating,
Oh,
and their
yeah.
officiating is so bad, and that's what they were talking about on the NFL. NFL is going right down there with them
Yeah.
with just total lack of accountability and transparency on their officiating, and I don't know. I'm
That is a topic, you asked about topics we could cover. That was one that I thought that'd be interesting, just point out bad
Yeah.
officiating every week, every game, every week. Just game shifting, game changing, uh,
well, let's,
calls.
let me mark that so we can hit that 'cause I did wanna talk about I don't know if you did you guys watch the Steelers and the Lions
Yeah.
into that game? That's what I wanted to talk about for officiating, 'cause
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
but let's do our picks first. Let's go ahead and kick it off, and
Yep.
I'll start my pick. I'm picking the this is Cowboys at the Redskins. I'm sorry if that's confusing for you. I
Whoa.
refuse to say I used I'm sorry. I know. I'm probably canceled now,
Yeah, I mean,
but
I'm offended.
how can we have
this is disgusting.
Cowboys
I don't know if I can do this anymore. I'm
y
sorry.
you're about to throw up, I can tell, yeah. How can you have a Cowboys and the Indians and not
Yeah,
say it's Cowboys and Redskins? It's,
I know.
one of the
It
greatest rivalries ever, and here we are. I'm taking the Cowboys. I mean, surprise, surprise, got that one
yeah.
locked up, right?
Yeah.
Do
Everyone?
you want us to all go through ours, like, say what we picked too, or if we disagree
Well,
only?
yeah, yeah, you don't no, go ahead and see if you have any comments,
Mm,
because I know,
Yeah, I
Garrett, you're a
picked the
big Cowboys.
Cowboys.
You're all on the Cowboys?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, but I know Garrett used to wear the Dallas Cowboys sweatshirt. I
I
think
did.
I have a picture of my
I I was a true bandwagon fan back in the day.
yeah.
Well, you've talked about on your podcast growing up and stuff, where we growing up in Utah and Montana and North Dakota, we didn't really get a solid team always, so you just went with whatever. I think you just mentioned last week, but whatever you just find whatever team is good, and
Yeah,
that it was the Cowboys and Steelers for me.
yeah, you're brainwashed by all the media coverage, say it, and
Mhm.
that's what you hear about, so you're just susceptible to whatever you're hearing,
Yeah.
and now you can take your pick.
Yeah,
It's
and it was
like,
after we moved to South Dakota, then you saw Minnesota all the time, so then that's when I became a big Vikings fan, so yeah,
yeah,
admittedly, I was a Cowboys fan for a while, but
you're a big Steelers fan because you have that one you
incriminating photos, yeah, of me wearing Steelers gear, we'll say.
have you ever seen the
My
photo? AJ, have you ever
No, I
seen the
don't think
photo
so.
of your dad? I'll see if I got a copy someplace here.
Halloween pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I won't put it
Eh.
on put it in the podcast because
Thanks.
you will get canceled. I'll get canceled for putting it up there.
Makeup
What's so
ma
bad about it?
makeup was involved.
Oh, no, I think I remember you talking about this. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Different times.
Yeah. It's
Innocent
good
kid, man.
it's good old days. Alright, next game. This is the big game. I'll tell you what, I'm picking the
Big.
Lions.
What?
Whoa.
Hold
I know
on now. Fan. He says he's a fan. The Bro Show, baby.
Alright, I think I would've picked the Vikings if McCarthy was playing because he's, like, really good. But, with Brosmer starting and what he did against Seattle, I gotta pick the Lions.
Yeah. No, this is a no-brainer. It's the Lions. It Vikings have if the Vikings win this game, they will vault the Lions in the standings, actually. So they would finish in 3rd place in the NFC North, which means that they would play a 3rd place schedule next year versus the 4th place schedule. Playing the 4th place schedule is so important going forward because, like, for example, they play the NFC West. They play Arizona as opposed to the Rams or Seahawks or 49ers. So, things like that, depending on who they play next year, so important to lose this game. So go Lions. Yeah.
roar, roar Lions. Alright, I'm not gonna spend much more time on that. Well, I mean, we will,
We
but
will, yes.
Texans at Chargers. I'm predicting that we will have some disagreement on this, but I will go first and lay the groundwork. I am picking the Chargers. The San Diego
Ooh,
Chargers, right?
no.
Everybody, San Diego?
San Diego.
No, I'm
AJ?
picking the Texans for this one. They got too good of a
Mm.
defense. Justin Herbert is way overrated. It's gonna
Ooh,
be a
wow.
blow up.
I, actually agree with AJ. That's I picked the Texans as well. I thought I was gonna be the lone one to pick the Texans. I think the Chargers are favored, but I agree. I think the Texans defense. I don't know if Herbert's overrated. I wouldn't go that far, but their offensive line has been hurting all year. But they got their good running back, so I think Chargers. It's gonna be that should be one of the good games this week, actually.
Yeah. I wouldn't I wouldn't bet my money on it, but yeah, I just picked Chargers
No,
because I think the Texans, they can't score. They have a real hard time scoring, and I know their defense is supposedly the best with, Hunter and what's the other guy? Is it Willie Anderson? That's the
something
other
Anderson.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
defensive ends, and but I think Justin Herbert is can he can run. That's the thing. They get these aggressive defenses, come up too fast, too far, and then he just takes off running. So, that's my prediction. There's your analysis. Mark it down.
Sneaky athleticism, as I like to say.
Yeah,
Justin
Greg,
Herbert.
the first 2 podcast episodes, I took your advice and put all my money on who you decided to choose, and I lost all my money. So, I'm picking the Texans. I'm just going opposite of what you say.
It's smart.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
was doing good at the beginning of the year, so that's wrong. You're
Still
probably like
lost
a
my
million.
money.
You're probably
Still
a
lost my
millionaire now. You probably
well,
can retire. You've never even worked.
I wish.
Your trust fund. Yeah. Okay, so looks like someone's gonna be crying after that Saturday. What? That's a Saturday game, right? That's on
Yep,
NFL Network.
3:30.
Don't forget.
Okay, Rich Eisen.
Okay. Oh, this is we might have disagreement on this one too. Ravens at Packers. It's also Saturday.
No brainer.
Do you want? You
yeah.
can. Yeah, Gary, you can go first this time.
It's the Packers. Lamar Jackson might not even be playing. Him and his old man back. He's done. Done, I tell you. It's Packers.
Yep.
Okay, so we got two people that are wrong this time.
You taking the Ravens? Oh my god.
Yes, this is.
Oh.
Don't you? You guys
Are
don't
you
see the
trying?
big picture here. The NFL wants the Ravens to win so that they have a big, huge game against the Steelers next week for all the
Yeah,
marbles.
true. I actually did consider things like that when I was making my picks this week because there's one game in particular, I'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you may
But
be right about that. But
I
they do
mean,
want the Packers in the playoffs too, I would contend. So,
well, did Love clear concussion protocol? I
I
assume
don't
he's going
I
to.
don't I don't know. I saw he was practicing lightly or something like that,
The-
limited.
I never saw that hit. I didn't even see a good replay of it. I think, but from the little replay that I saw, it looked like he got drilled. I mean, it wasn't like his head hit the ground. It was like, guy. I don't know.
I don't
That
think
should
they
be
care. I don't
He's fine.
the concussion thing is it's a joke.
yeah. The concussion protocol. You don't believe in that?
I don't believe in it. Yeah, no. I Jackson Dart, I mean, come on. He shouldn't be playing. And McCarthy last week, and we can talk about this again later. The broken hand was one thing, but he got rocked on that touchdown run, and I don't even think they checked him out. He got I guess it wasn't as bad as it looked initially. I saw the replay on it from a different angle, but I thought he got crushed, but I
Well,
don't
it's like
think they
T. Higgins too. He had back to back weeks. I
mhm.
think it was. Well, he played. I thought there was no chance he's going to play. I had him on one of my fantasy teams. I didn't cut him. I was going to cut him, but I just benched him and never put him in. It's like he had a great game, of course.
Yeah, I picked him up in a couple leagues.
Did
Wink,
ya?
wink. Yeah.
I still won that game without him. So anyway, I don't like. I don't like that game. I think that's gonna be a terrible, boring game. I wouldn't watch it unless well, this will be a featured game, I guess. I was gonna say if it's on
Yeah.
Red Zone, I'll watch it, but it's gonna be by
Nah,
itself on Saturday night.
standalone.
That's they want it to be snowing up there in Green Bay and all this dramatic, fancy TV footage. So, no, I'm I don't know. I think you're gonna be surprised.
No, no.
The
'Kay,
NFL never surprises me anymore. I might be wrong, but I won't be surprised.
alright, what about the Cardinals and Bengals? AJ, you go first.
It might be actually a close game, but I think the Bengals are gonna win pretty easily.
I have the Bengals.
No, we're all in agreement. I actually was thinking this might be like a 40 to 45 game Bengals, which would be pretty fun
No.
to watch 'cause I mean, Joe Burrow, he can just sling it. I mean, it's just hilarious watching him play compared to most other quarterbacks, and,
Yeah.
we'll talk about coming up, I wanna talk about a specific quarterback. I mean, I could make a comment on all these quarterbacks and, but I won't, so we'll save that for a future podcast. Maybe we'll have, like, a summary at the end of the year, we can just go over our grades for the teams and quarterbacks and
Yeah.
predict next year.
I did pick the Bengals as the team to score the most points this week, when you have to do that thing at the end, so
I
Yeah,
picked the Lions.
tiebreakers?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I picked the Bengals in this game. I don't know if I said that, but I picked the Bengals 40, Cardinals, Bengals 45. So write it down, mark it down. My this
One
is
sec. My cat's trying to escape.
you know what? This is
I don't know
I
what
should
that
mention
means.
this could uh, no, I will not. This is my podcast. I can't
I was
go
thinking
that
about saying
direction.
it, but I didn't say it, so
Good.
And this is not an explicit podcast. This is for all audiences. Rated
Special
G.
episode.
Yeah. Now you made me forget what I was gonna say. Oh, darn it.
Sorry, that was AJ did it.
I
I was
know.
gonna say it, but I was like, "No, this is family friendly."
I didn't say anything bad, I don't know what that means.
I think we all knew what it meant. Um, no. I was gonna say this is we could be witnessing a historic event here that my perfect week. I've never had a perfect week picking,
Mhm.
so this could be it. We could be recording history. And then we play it back over and over. Every Christmas Eve, we'd play this segment, listening to some we could put some background music, some nice Christmas
Didn't you have a
song.
perfect week in the ever when we were doing the old family pool back in the days when Kelly used to run the pool?
Sure. Let's just say I did.
I remember
No, I
I was gonna tell you when I was listening to the other podcast, you mentioned that pool. Do you remember the very first year we did that? You and I kinda teamed up on it together, and the
mm,
very
I
first week we did it, we won. We're like, "This
yeah.
is easy. This
Yeah,
is we're professional gamblers, what the heck?" And then that ended quickly.
yeah. I don't think we've won a game or won a week that
Yeah,
after,
I don't
and I
think
don't
so,
even
yeah.
I think we may have given up, maybe not even put in the last couple weeks, but it wasn't our money.
Anyway,
I think dad paid for us, so
yeah, so all profit.
yeah. Alright, we're moving on. Steelers at Browns. I'm sure we all are on the same one here. Let's 1, 2, 3, we'll say the team we're gonna pick. 1, 2, 3. Browns.
Browns.
Steelers.
Oh,
No.
come on.
No, I'm picking Steelers. I was just kidding.
Oh,
Are you picking the
Yeah, same.
Browns?
I knew you were gonna say that, Greg, so I just
oh,
wanted to fit in.
I'm the only one not in on the joke. I'm an idiot. Look
Yeah.
at me, I'm
Well,
stupid.
have you
No,
have you
Steelers.
ever heard of the Cleveland Browns? Have you
I just
seen
know
their
the
record?
TV show.
Have you have you, ever heard of Shedeur Sanders?
Oh my god. Yeah.
He'll be
Dylan
good,
Ga
he'll be good.
Dylan
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll do good.
Yeah, that's what I say. Well, we're all on the Steelers then, right?
Yes.
We all love Aaron Rodgers. Can't wait to we can
Future Viking quarterback Aaron
yeah,
Rodgers.
yeah, that we can, go to an autograph show and get his autograph on some Vikings memorabilia.
After the Super Bowl victory.
I'm gonna have him, I'm gonna bring my COVID shot record. I'm gonna have him sign it.
I'm immunized.
Yeah, it's a got my immunization record here for you, Aaron. Aaron, discount double check here.
You probably couldn't see it, but that's what I was doing. Probably doesn't look good on camera, but
Can you see my scarf flashing? I have little lights on it.
yeah, I was gonna ask you for I couldn't tell if they were lights or if it was just catching, like, a reflection of the little stones, but
No,
yeah,
it's light.
fancy.
It's Angela gave this to me for Christmas a couple years ago. Well, it's been several, probably more than a couple. Because one year, I don't know if you ever saw the picture that we went to a Halloween party and we went as Vikings. I wore all my Viking stuff, like this sweatshirt and purple sweatpants and a hat and, this scarf, and she had, like, a actual Viking you
Like a
costume,
costume? Like
hat, horn hat,
no,
and
I never saw
mustache
that.
and beard. Oh, yeah, that's
Pretty
classic.
good.
I think we won the contest. We won the prize for the, best costume. Unfortunately, there was actually no contest, so the prize was
But you
0.
awarded it to yourself?
Yeah, I printed out a
Good, good.
certificate of achievement.
Most of my awards are self-given too.
Yeah, I remember that. I distinctly remember one for your photography.
Award winning?
Yeah, you remember what it was?
I don't remember the picture. What was it?
Well, I don't know if I ever saw the picture, but you took a picture. I think we were in Albuquerque, the balloon fiesta. We stopped like up at the
Oh,
Sandia
yeah.
Casino. You took a picture.
Yeah, it
Look
was
at
award of the I do. Hey, yeah,
Hey,
it's still
AJ,
an
your dad
award.
your dad used to be funny. I don't know what happened to
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
Now he's just
kids
queer.
Kids.
happened.
Yeah, have to be all serious.
I'm glad you didn't hear what I said.
I heard you, Greg, but I didn't wanna say anything.
Yeah, it's a family show. I said I said Garrett used to be funny, but now he's just queer.
I've always been queer.
Okay.
I've
Weird.
al I've always been plus. And
Oh,
then they no, never mind. I
this
was
could
gonna
go
say
off the rails, man.
I
God.
yeah, yeah, I was gonna say they prayed it away, but no, they haven't. Alright,
Terrible.
Saints at Titans. Okay.
Ooh,
This is the perfect time to talk about Saints because they can help pray for me because
my
the
goodness.
plus. I'm going Saints. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I also picked the Saints.
I picked the Saints as well, as much as I hate them. I going back to, a recurring topic of your podcast with Sean Payton. I know he's not there anymore, but yeah, just I have not forgiven him.
Oh,
I hate the Saints so bad. And that extends to color analyst Jonathan Vilma, who seems to pop up on
Oh,
Vikings games regularly. Can't stand that guy. Can't stand any Saints from that team. Yeah,
Drew Brees is doing some color analysis now that,
yeah,
your boy, Mark Sanchez,
yeah.
you know,
My idol. Yeah.
yeah. How
Whatever
many he
happened
played
to
for
him?
he how many years did he play? He played, I think they said I wanna say he
A
played
long
for
time.
10 years or something like that?
Yeah.
Maybe even 8 years. It's like,
2
my god.
AFC championship games, right? Back to back.
Butt fumble, one of the most famous
Yeah.
plays ever.
Yeah. Weird that he was actually a decent quarterback, but yeah, now he's remembered for that and now getting stabbed a bunch of times.
So over under 5 years in prison for him.
Oof. That'll be under because of our justice system.
yeah, I
Uh,
think it'll be
under s I mean, sentenced, but how many I mean, under ser I don't think he'll be served, but I think
I bet he gets less than it'll be less a year probably. I bet he doesn't do any jail time.
really?
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. No real jail time.
I'm gonna say he sends to 5 years, probably 6 months in jail. The rest will be suspended if he completes whatever he's gotta do, and then be on probation for 10 years.
He'll say he had an alcohol problem or something, and be like, "Oh, I gotta go to rehab."
Yeah, that was a crazy story. I just could not believe that he was the troublemaker. I thought for sure it was,
Oh, I know, yeah.
but,
Man, the
he's
guy
young.
that the guy that he attacked, did you see the pictures of him? Wow, that's terrible.
So, we're all in agreement. I don't like that. Alright, Jaguars at Colts. I'm going
Yeah, I got the Jags for this one.
Yeah, yeah. Colts were always a mirage,
I knew
even
they were
when
frauds. I never bought
yeah,
into them.
well, how
yep,
about that
same.
quarterback?
Who's
44-year-old.
Philip Rivers?
Yeah. What does that tell you
Oh,
about the state of quarterbacks in the NFL?
Well, the Saints kinda got hosed because Anthony Richardson and their other backup were hurt, so it's not really their fault, you know?
oh, Colts got hosed.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I I
but they
don't know
picked
though.
Anthony Richardson. He's terrible.
Better than Philip Rivers, like, come on.
Well,
Really?
Yeah,
You think so?
yeah.
I think
Wow.
Philip Rivers has he's been adequately fine in his 2 games, but I can't believe that there's not someone that just start a 3rd string guy like the Vikings do or, or whatever, like the Brett Rippon or whatever that the Vikings just signed again that the Colts cut. You can't throw him out there. You weren't gonna make the playoffs, and if you did, what were you gonna do kind of situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I think AJ, you're ageist. You are discriminate against old people.
And I think you're plus,
Right.
so
Yeah.
But you see
You
the
gotta
Colts since they traded for that Sauce Gardner, they're 1-5, I think. 1-5 or 1-6 or something like that. It's not good when you trade the future for nothing.
well, they're going for it. I give them credit. They tried.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't win, right?
Yep. Remember, remember when the Vikings did stuff? Remember they
No.
got Sam Bradford that one year?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I like that move. Yeah, I did like that move.
That was, like, trying. It's like oh, never
Yeah.
we'll talk about that. Alright, you got another one here. Buccaneers at Dolphins. The battle for Florida, or well, it's part of the battle for Florida.
Yeah. I got the Buccaneers.
I do too. I think they're kind of fraudulent, but, they're gonna beat the Dolphins.
Yeah, I mean, the Dolphins aren't even trying anymore. It's like it seems I don't
They
know.
gave up.
Tua is gonna be I think that they're not playing him because they're gonna cut him, and if he gets hurt, then they have to pay him a bunch of money, so they're doing the Russell Wilson
Yeah,
treatment to him.
not guaranteed money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then goes to the NFL again. This is one of the games that I was talking about where you had referred to with the Buccaneers. They still have playoff hopes. Dolphins don't. If the Buccaneers lose, I think they're as good as out of it, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's a lot more interesting if they win the game.
Well, doesn't maybe this game doesn't even matter. It's like, well, it's coming up with the Panthers because Panthers are playing I know I'm skipping ahead here. Panthers are playing Seahawks, so that doesn't
Mhm.
even matter because if yeah, I think maybe the Buccaneers do need this because they would have to have the tiebreaker. Because if they beat the Panthers, then they would have to look at other portions of the record. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
I
Yeah.
don't care,
We'll
and
talk
that's
about that.
that's what the
Yeah,
problem
yeah.
is.
I don't care enough either about those guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're terrible. They're terrible, like AJ said. They're
Yep.
frauds.
You gotta have, Baker Mayfield, he's gotta bake, so he's gotta put the bread in the oven and shake it because the heat off, and then close the oven. I don't know. Are you
What
guys
are you
familiar
talking
with
about?
Just stop, just stop.
don't you like those commercials, the Uber Eats commercials?
Yeah, we know, but what are you talking about?
Bradley Cooper. No,
Oh, yeah.
don't close the oven. I'm closing the oven. So, anyway, sorry. I digress. Are we, what about the Patriots at the Jets? Everyone on the Jets, I assume, right?
Yep, they're good. Oh, wait, no, not good. I missed that word "not."
Yeah.
Not Patriots.
Patriots, everyone on Patriots.
Yep.
Good, because we're all Patriots, right? Everyone, I mean, that's not a bunch of
America.
ISIS members
Not I am not, I will say.
of well, finally, it's taking you long enough to admit it, you're not. It's the default position. Everyone's ISIS until they say they're not.
Oh, you till you verbally state it. Yeah. AJ, not saying anything.
Possibly
Raised
ISIS?
fist.
Doesn't know. Okay.
I'm I'm on the fence, you know? Ice
Making this
curious.
gross.
Well, I mean, if you pick the Patriots, I guess then you're not. So if as long as you're on the Patriots. What about the Seahawks?
I actually picked the Panthers to win this one.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Garrett,
this
too?
is the
Are you
game. This is I was actually had the Panthers originally, but this is the game where I flipped it because I thought to myself, "Self, if the Panthers win this game, that kinda makes them the favorite for was it the NFC South? Because then I think they'd be 2 games up on the Buccaneers, possibly. Possibly. It's better if the Panthers lose, Buccaneers win, because then those 2 teams play each other, and I think it's for all the marbles next week. And then also with the Seahawks, if they lose, then that makes the game next week less interesting because I think the Seahawks and 49ers coming up later both win. I think that game might be for the championship, NFC West championship next week. Number 1 seed overall. Yeah, both. Yep. So,
Yeah.
I think the
I
Seahawks
like
are frauds. I'm going on the record right now
Yeah.
that Sam Darnold is not gonna lead them to he I'll be surprised if they win 1 playoff game, but they're definitely not winning the whole thing. So, mark them down as Super Bowl champions right now if you're smart,
them down.
since I said they have no chance.
So, hmm, I'm picking Seahawks. I think their defense is too
Oh,
good.
my cat wants in again.
I think this is fake. He's just saying that, right? He just wants to have a reaction.
Yeah, I think he's I don't know what he's doing. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Whoa,
Oh,
hey.
okay.
When do we get a cat?
This this audience reaction video is like, "What? It was a real cat." Is it Tony the Tiger? He's great. Is that Lucky or is that the other one?
I
Sancho?
was lucky.
That was
Yeah,
lucky.
Yeah, he
yeah.
looked pretty big.
Oh, Sancho's bigger now, if you can believe that. Gross, isn't it? Yeah, he's a tubby one.
Oh, I'm so yeah, I'm kind of bigoted, you know, all cats look alike to me. I don't know.
How
Okay, Rainbow.
dare you? You think Garfield looks the same as him?
Yeah?
Kinda.
Fat,
Yeah, orange.
obese. What do you feed your cat? Lasagna?
Everything. Yeah, yeah, he has had
That
lasagna
commercial?
before, actually.
Have you seen that
I
commercial with it's like John and,
Like, some people have jobs.
Garfield.
That's
Oh,
true,
you
yeah.
don't? Well, don't they play those on the football games? You guys don't watch commercials during the football games?
We're probably talking or something, or I don't know.
How can you're not even part of pop culture then? How sad.
AJ knows commercials more than me. I'm usually I
Yeah.
don't know.
Even I don't
I
know that one.
I
Well,
don't pay
it's
attention.
I'm acting it out right now. So there's the vet, it's a woman vet, and then John Arbuckle's there with Garfield on the little table, and the vet asks, "What do you feed your cat?" "Lasagna." And the vet says, "Lasagna?" lasagna, and then yeah, because he's Garfield's fat and hates Mondays.
Well, I'm a big Garfield fan, you know that, but, I have not seen the commercial, I guess. I think you're making this up. What's it a
I'm gonna
commercial
His.
for?
find it.
What
I'm
could
gonna
it
find it on
possibly
YouTube.
be advertising?
I don't know what it's advertising. Maybe it's cat food. I don't know.
Ford. Garfield likes lasagna.
Ford self-driving cars. Garfield can drive himself to the grocery store and get some,
Noodles.
I don't know, whiskers or whatever. I don't know what or cat food.
Or
Fancy feast. Maybe that's what it's for.
break me off a piece of that fancy feast.
Oh, we need this has turned into cat talk. Welcome to Cat Talk, the new podcast.
You probably get a lot of fans tuning in that
Yeah,
are
we need to
disappointed.
we need to get the Alex guest appearance on this to talk about how cat food tastes. That'd
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
ugh, gross. It smells so bad. But you guys
Yeah.
do you guys like tuna?
No.
Tonight that was not on the agenda.
Uh,
So
I'm let me tie this together. Just don't
Secret cat.
I I hate
but
the way
no,
it like, you open the can of tuna for, like, if you're just eating a can of tuna, it smells so bad, but if you eat it, then it's fine. It's like it's not bad, actually.
I should probably eat it, it's really good for you, but no, to answer the burning question, no, I don't like tuna.
Oh my god, this is we're way off we went off the rails here, it's
Tuna fish, huge fish, by the way. Have you ever seen those? They're
yeah,
gigantic. Anyway,
yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up.
thanks.
Ah, so how do we
Somebody you
get
don't have guests.
back on track? Seahawks. Seahawks love tuna, but they can't catch them because they're just too big. But they have that fish market out there, Pikes.
Throw it, yep.
Hmm.
That's why I'm picking them. I love Pikes Fish Market.
A little known fact about AJ and I, well, everyone in the family knows, but we used to live in the Seattle area.
Did you ever go to Pikes?
Yeah, I we did. AJ probably doesn't remember.
No.
We went there twice, and then one time I went there for we actually the base I worked at when I was in the Coast Guard was just blocks away. We went there for a promotion ceremony. That was kinda cool. One of my coworkers got promoted there, and they threw fish to him, and he caught it and whatever.
That's
No
great.
tuna, though.
I was gonna say, I was that you stole my thought. I was
He
gonna
was
ask, like,
crushed.
have you ever did you ever catch a tuna?
Nope.
It's it's always next year. Alright. No. We're on to, oh, this is the big game. This is the game of the week in my mind because you're playing
Yes.
for the number 1 draft pick. Giants at Raiders, and I think we're probably gonna have some disagreement here.
I'm going to Raiders. I saw the
I am
Giants
too.
play last week. I don't know.
AJ?
It's
I'm picking the Raiders too.
Oh, I'm picking the Raiders too. That's my surprise pick. And they're gonna screw I mean, they're gonna screw themselves over by winning and then, you
yep.
know,
I don't
that's
know. They're both terrible, but I think and it might be recency bias just because, like I said, I saw the Giants play. I saw the Vikings play the Giants. The Vikings were terrible and still beat the Giants. So
yeah, it's weird. It's like, I mean, Geno Smith, he's good for at least 1 pick 6 per game, so, I mean,
yeah,
Giants offense doesn't even really have to do anything. It just win 7-0 off of a pick 6 from Geno.
that could happen. Honestly,
Because who's gonna start for the Giants?
Jackson
Jackson
Dart, maybe.
is
Yeah,
he
Yeah.
gonna start still?
yeah. I don't think he got hurt or anything.
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
He's so good.
I heard that he had, secondary concussion protocol going on. Maybe I
Really?
just misheard that, yeah. I don't know.
There's voices around the house.
People are saying He's next to the quarterback, but he gets concussions. Okay, moving
Trump?
on.
Was that Trump?
He just left.
Oh,
Yeah. Eagles at Bills. I
mm,
know, I know you guys love the Eagles.
God.
So, anyway, I will go first. I am picking the Bills because I hate the Eagles so much,
I am
and
too.
this is my heart picking. Bills have a lot more to play for. I mean, they really need to win to try to try to bolster their chances of having a good home game in the playoffs. But I don't know.
Yeah. I picked the Bills as well. I think both of these teams are not as good as what we people probably think they are just because of I think myself included, I think I build these teams up. They're good, and they're really
Yeah,
not.
no, the Bills defense is terrible.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't think people are talking about, oh yeah, they're potentially favored to go to the Super Bowl. It's like not the team I'm seeing play, but
Josh Allen scored 6 points for me last week on 2 of my fantasy teams. 6 points, and he had a rushing touchdown, so, yeah,
good.
that's hard to do if you score a touchdown, still only score 6 points.
Well, I don't really like the slate of games this week. Maybe I'll boycott and not watch any games.
Yeah, 'cause that
Yeah.
makes a difference.
So, all the Bills, Bears at 49ers. I think we have probably total agreement on this one. For this
Yeah.
football night in America, not SNL, not Sunday Night Football. This is FNIA on NBC, the Peacock.
He just wanted well, listen.
Yeah, I said it.
You just wanted to say that word.
Yeah.
I picked the
No, I
49ers, I'm
didn't
just
want to
gonna
say
say
that.
that.
Sorry. I'm sorry I said anything. I wanted to say tuna. The big tuna. Bill Parcells might be
Yep,
there. He could be, we don't know.
back to tuna, right? Yeah.
No.
So,
Yeah,
Bears at
I picked the
49ers.
49ers. Bears are frauds. Another
I'm gonna
fraud.
let's predict a score. Let's get a score on this one for, potential tiebreakers, which, you know, I don't know if we have
Yeah.
tiebreakers.
I
What do you
did
think?
35 to Rams 35, Falcons 21.
Oh, we're already over there?
No, do the Bears also.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, but I just spoiler. 49ers 31, Bears 24.
I also had the 49ers scoring 31, but the Bears had 28.
Ooh.
Alright, let's see what I have.
I don't know why I skipped that. Well, the order that's on my phone, it has the Rams Falcons next, so
I have the Bears
that's my
20
excuse.
and 49ers 28. So,
Let me just be on the record here also, just have it so it's documented. Caleb Williams, I can't stand that guy. I think he's super athletic. I just don't think he's a good quarterback. I think he's not a good leader for a team. I think he'll win some games for them, but again, I don't see him winning Super Bowls or anything like that.
how dare you talk about my plus brother like that?
I was
He's
actually gonna say that. I was actually gonna say that.
definitely plus. He is definitely plus.
There was I was listening to the NFL, um, radio, channel 88 on Sirius, and there was a guy called in, he's like a Vikings fan, called in and he was calling McCarthy's calling AJ McHandoff, and he was saying, "Caleb Williams." You probably shouldn't be
Not
saying
that
that on
there's
the
any not that there's
yeah,
anything wrong with that. Jerry Seinfeld this, but
yeah.
yeah, no, I can't stand him. I just think he's like he's a drama queen and he likes to like everything is so over the top with him and fake. I think he's just fake. Like he acts like he thinks a quarterback what he thinks they should act like instead of just being that.
He's like, "Rah, rah, team, go."
Yeah, let's beat the
Yeah,
visitors.
Yeah, when Greg said he was going bear hunting, I just thought about Caleb Williams and you know,
Thought he was hunting Caleb.
yeah.
oh,
Is
I'm
Caleb
the
a
bear.
bear?
I'm
Yeah,
the bear.
yeah, he's got the beard.
The older, you know, suave,
Retired man.
haired, yeah,
Got the
looking
scarf on.
yes. I don't I don't wear it for warmth, I wear it to look good.
Fashion. You don't understand fashion.
Yeah, you don't understand it's better to look good than to feel good.
I wore a sport coat to, church today, and it was like I was an alien when I came out with it on. So, "Ah, what is this?" Everyone's freaking out about it.
Did everyone start calling you
Fashion.
Sporty McDougal?
They did, everyone did, yeah, it was weird.
That's sounds about
Not
right.
to be confused with Squirty Mc Squirty McDougal.
Yo, what?
It's
No.
a
Not
no,
squirty. That's
Slurpee.
I this has been a disaster. This is gonna make it.
I'm going off camera.
We have
Slurpee McDougal.
we have giant cats making appearances.
Well, luckily, at this point, everyone's probably tuned out and not listening, so we're safe.
Has everyone gone
I
mental?
I
Yes.
is this mental?
Yes, I agree. Okay, we got
I
one last
sh
pick. I think
shouldn't have had all that communion wine.
What communion?
I had some earlier by
say
myself.
say this is the blood of Christ, and then, of course, Peter from Family Guy says, you know, I won't repeat it. It's blasphemy. Yeah, you have to do the research yourself on that one.
I vaguely recall that episode, yes.
Okay, Chicago. No,
No, we got
Peter
that
got
one.
that one. I was looking at the last see, that I did the
That's
same
what
thing
threw us
with
off track. That's what led to this whole
points, because the points
debacle.
are not yeah. Rams at Falcons. Well, just let me say it. Let me put preface this story here. The Rams gotta fly all the way over to Atlanta. That's a long trip, you never know. I'm picking Rams.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, you're onto something there. I noticed that because usually I listen to your podcast after the week, after the games or whatever, and I laugh at your picks. But, you've said it a couple times about the West Coast flying east. It is a big deal, I think, but not
Not
Monday.
with
It's,
not with the talent.
Rams. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think that is a huge punishment in the NFL for people that when especially when it's a noon game or 1 o'clock Eastern time game or
Early game.
whatever. Yeah.
Well, that's the that's the Monday night game.
Monday night game. I have Stafford playing in my one of my championship games, so it could be a I could decide my championship game, so Monday night end the season.
Yeah, good luck. I have
Thanks.
Rams 30, Falcons 11.
Wow, 11 points, interesting.
Yeah. Some weird number, yeah, I just came up with that myself.
You came up with the number 11?
Yes, I invented it.
I
Okay,
have
let's
30
get, like, more straight here. I said 30-10.
that's pretty
More
close. I have
straight.
35
You
What are you
heard
35
saying?
you heard me.
Is that a plus joke?
35-21.
That's hilarious. 521?
Yeah.
I hate that number. I'm going double one. 30 to double one.
You hate 21 or you hate 35? What or just
What? What are you talking about?
he said he
I
hates
hate the
that number.
combination. It's 56. That's
Oh.
how old I am.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like a terrible number.
How do you know AJ knows the answer to this, but since it's Christmas Eve, how old is the Grinch?
60, what was that? Come out in 66 and he was probably like 35.
No, 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 like, in the show, like, his
Uh,
physical age.
yeah, I'm gonna say, well, how he repeat, well, he's just, oh, he stays forever that age.
Perpetually this age, yeah.
39,
No,
Okay.
53.
53. That's the Grinch
Yep,
age.
yep.
Does it
1
say
year
that?
older than me. He says it like well, at least in the play we went to last night. Oh, that was a long, long 85 minutes.
Was it no good?
Eh, I
It was fine.
I was a little under the weather and I'd worked all day, slaved. And it's definitely for kids and yeah, they're talented, but it's
I I guess I like that. I'm too traditionalist. I like the animated cartoons on that stuff. I hate all the stupid, all the remakes of that with
Jim
was it Jim
Carrey.
Carrey? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just stupid.
I think the guy the play, I think that's who he kinda modeled it after too. He's kinda funny, good, but yeah, and I was thinking of Jim Carrey the whole time because yeah. What's the Grinch cartoon? Like a tight 30 minutes, just boom. Get to the point, Grinch.
What? Or was it an hour?
I don't know. Been a long time.
I'm gonna say it's an hour. So 40, 42, 42 minutes of actual TV time.
Grinch time.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, we're done with the
Anyway,
picks. Now, moving on to the discussion. Who wants to go first? We could talk
let
about
9 can go
9.
first.
9.
JJ McCarthy.
I
Give
think he's gonna lead us to a Super Bowl, okay? I'm just saying that. We're gonna win a lot of Super Bowls with him.
A lot of Super Bowls
A
now. Oh
lot,
boy.
yeah.
what would make you let's probe this.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh my goodness.
No, you're supposed to say that's what she said. I just lob them in there and people like swing and miss.
I thought that was good, but
Well, I yes. I mean, it was okay. But probably people, if you're just tuning in now, you missed all the plus jokes.
I can't imagine the person that's gonna tune in at the 52-minute mark or whatever.
Yeah,
What I miss?
yeah, you're tuning in because this is live. You
Yeah.
this is broadcast. This is,
It's on CBS right now. Oh my god.
no, it's on the NFL network. We're not,
Oh, we're not that big.
yeah, we're not that big yet. Coming up. Um, so let's dig in. Let's dig into why JJ McCarthy is your man.
okay, well,
I
I
don't mean
think
it
he's
that
been
way. I
looking
mean,
pretty good.
you think he's good
What?
looking? Is that what you're saying?
You wish, but it's just he's got, like, all the intangibles, he's, like, a leader, and, he's just good. He's a good football player.
Okay, let me contradict your one a couple of your statements here. Well, I'm not gonna I will contradict them, but, let me just push back on your discussion about being a good leader. What is a good leader? What does that mean to you?
Like, the opposite of you kind of, and just, like,
Wow. What?
I think that's good enough.
So so good looking, smart, and funny is he's the opposite of that? I mean,
Um,
let's not be so harsh on him.
you're right, you're right. I think he's, like he commands the locker room, and he's just seems like a nice guy, you know?
Okay, we gotta
Yeah, I
get
should put yeah, let me get my since we're
I
in
am
some Vikings talk here.
I want to know, I this here's one of my big problems that came out with the after the what was it? The Dallas game. When he scored that touchdown and he was doing the gritty going into the end zone, and he'd been specifically told by the coach not to do that. And then he comes out and he does it anyway, and then he's in the press conference. Oh, well, yeah, he didn't want me to do that, so I felt enticed. Yeah, that's the word he used. I was enticed to do that. So just to defy what your coach is saying and be this, just a jerk, I guess to me, it's like,
Okay, he was not a jerk, bro. This
Yeah.
not.
I think, how I interpreted that was because there was a little back and forth there. I don't think O'Connell was super mad about it. I think he was maybe annoyed because he did apparently tell him not to do that. But I kinda like it. It's what I call moxie. I think it's a little bit of, what makes him not just like it's how do you, describe that it factor where it just goes outside the lines a little bit. It wasn't a complete in your face to the coach, but it was like, "You know what? I'm gonna do this. It's a wide open touchdown." Um, I think it was a little bit of a pushback on the coach too because I think O'Connell's taken some unnecessary shots at him during the year a little bit from what it sounds like. I don't know if you've heard some of the things where McCarthy's wife had or girlfriend, I guess, had a baby 2nd week of the season, and McCarthy missed the Thursday practice. And I guess O'Connell brought that up because the child was born on a Wednesday or Thursday night, whatever. And I guess O'Connell brought that up every week for like 7 weeks, where he made some statement in the press conference that week about McCarthy missing practice that Thursday, and going back all the way back like several weeks before. And so I think there's been a little bit of tension between the two, but I think it's two competitive people butting heads a little bit. Because everything I hear about him, he's super coachable as far as actually listening. But I get what you're saying.
I
Yeah, Greg, who else would you want as quarterback right now? Like, who would you want
it's available or from any team if I could pick one from some team.
that's available? Like, who other than
Realistically,
McCarthy?
I don't know, Philip Rivers, is he considered available? No, I guess my problem with McCarthy is the biggest thing is that he's not available. Like you're using the word right now. The biggest ability, you know what that the old saying, there's the NFL saying about ability, the greatest ability you could have is availability. If you're not available, you're worthless. And he's gonna have 2 years of football, 2 seasons. Let's say just count regular season, get 34 games, and he's only played in like one third of them. And, I guess for me, it's like that has that just kills your rookie contract potential and be able to have the team built around a low salary quarterback, bring in these tools, even if you're hitting your third year, your third season, then that's your window. Say, okay, that guy's going to be ready to play. If he's not ready to play, he might be good at the end of next year, but he's not going to be good. I think during the year, good enough to be able to lead to playoffs.
I
I think
I
he will.
think
The window's
yeah, and I
closing.
think I think between two things to address there. I think with let's talk about him being good. I think he's night and day different when he's on the field compared to the first 3 or 4 games before his concussion this year. What you've seen since he's come back, I think he's played. I think even the numbers would bear this out a little that he's playing high level football. I think there's some stats available that show those 3 games he was up there with the top 5 in football with overall statistics, whether it's QBR or whatever number you want to use. Those first 4 games that he played were so terrible, just overall, that they bring his numbers down. But he's like a different quarterback since O'Connell made some adjustments now, bringing in the heavier packages, running the ball a little bit, not throwing downfield 3 out of 5 plays. Um, so I think he's progressing the way you want to see him. With availability part of it, I think with his injuries, a lot of people I'm hearing it so much that he's injury prone, and I think that's kinda, like, narrow-minded right now because, yes, in this 2 years of NFL football, he's had some injuries, but they're not the kinda injuries that necessarily make you injury prone, I think. It's not a hamstring injury. They're all physical injuries, a sprained ankle, a concussion, the broken hand hitting a helmet. They're not things that should be repeatable. He's had a lot of bad luck lately, and there may be something to that, I don't know, but you go through his high school career, his college career where he played big time Big Ten football. I don't think he missed games then. I think that he's just had a really bad run of actual, like, traumatic injuries that have happened to him.
Yeah. Well, I hope I'm wrong, but I think it's I just I don't see him, I guess, the same way that maybe you guys are seeing him, 'cause because he's so inexperienced, and now we're already 2 years into his contract, and it's like, what what good is he gonna be to the Vikings at that point? Because if he does let's say he's a let's say he does show some, just unbelievable turnaround, like, suddenly he's a Pro Bowl type quarterback next year, then what do you do? Are you gonna
You won
go
the
and
Super Bowl.
are you gonna try well, I would contend contend that we're yeah, that's what you're trying to do, but are you I don't see that. I think there's the window is probably for year 4 or 5. That's how I picture the buildup of it. Now we've missed it with the defense because the defense, you can't keep those guys are gonna get aged out, and I don't
Well,
know how if you can reload with that. But if is showing this high quality play, then are you gonna start working to actually sign him to a bigger quarterback contract at that point? Or are you gonna say, "No, we're just gonna, kick in the 5th year option, and then if he's still good, franchise tag him, and then
Yeah.
franchise tag him again, and then let him go." Or if you win a Super Bowl, then you say, "Well, yeah, okay, we're gonna sign him to he's got Patrick Mahomes situation here."
yeah, I think yes to all those.
Yeah.
I think I think if he's trajectory is pointing upwards, like you said, like say Pro Bowl level next year, who knows? Maybe not. I think this is next year's where you really see what you're gonna do because you can say, well, he's not progressing to where we want him to go. We're not signing him even to that 5th year. You can make that decision kinda in the back of your mind next year. But if he's showing the steps, then yeah, you immediately lock him into that 5th year. So you still have 3 more seasons of cheap quarterback play. And then if he progresses even more in that 4th year, you have a full offseason plus some to possibly negotiate longer term quarterback play. And if he's playing at that high Patrick Mahomes-like level, then yes, you sign him to the huge money. If he's not, then you can sign him to a reasonable amount of money or let him go at that point, I think. And you're right about the aging, but the NFL is so weird. It's you see teams every year where it's so up and down with most teams. You don't get the dynasty like the Patriots or the Chiefs or the Eagles. Those are kinda exceptions to the rule lately, but you can see a completely different team next year with some of those veterans gone. But AJ and I talk about this quite a bit with the Vikings' best defensive player is probably between 1 or 2 guys, that Jalen Redmond, who no one's ever heard of until this year, and he's legit he got robbed not being in the Pro Bowl. He's a good defensive lineman. And then Eric Wilson, who was supposed to be a special teams guy, who no
And
one
Dallas
expects,
Turner.
and Dallas Turner, who's also only 22 years old, who's really starting to shine. And I think that's another thing with that with speaking of Dallas Turner being young, JJ McCarthy again, people talk about, "Well, he's already in his 2nd year." Yes, contractually, it's a big deal, but he's still younger than almost all of the rookie quarterbacks this year, even though he's in his 2nd year. So, whatever you wanna say about him, he didn't play last year, but he was around the NFL. This is like his rookie season this year. Um, if he's hurt all the time next year, we can have this conversation, and I'll probably be there with you. If he only plays 6 games, 7 games next year, 8 games. Sorry, AJ was 6'7". Um, hate that.
I
But if he only
didn't.
I know, I got ahead of you.
Say doot doot. Is that what the song is? You say big
It is
no.
in the song, but
No.
I thought that's what I have no idea what
yeah,
that is. Don't
that's
really
the
care.
song.
Aren't you supposed to make some hand gestures too? Like, oh, oh, oh. I'm
That's
having
very Michael Scott.
I think I'm having a stroke. Don't say
Bro.
I, um, yeah. Anyway, if he only plays a handful of games, if he doesn't play the full season next year, I'll probably be there with you. If it's again a nagging injury, but I honestly think that with the concussion and stuff, I think O'Connell kept him out longer this year than he probably needed to because of the way their schedule is shaping up and some other things. But we'll
well,
see.
I'm I wish I'm hopeful. When they got him, I was like, yeah, I think this is the guy, but I think that maybe he's just not smart. Maybe that's the problem.
Wow,
Wish I could
Greg, I think you're just, like, following the media, and you just, like, listen to whatever they tell you. I think you're a little sheep. That's what I think.
wow.
what am
Yeah.
I supposed to do? I don't know him. I can't go talk to him. But no, look at him. Look at the decisions he's making. I guess this is all I think
It's the nines.
every injury he gets, it's because he's not considering that he could get injured. This is the NFL. This isn't college anymore. These guys are just gonna, they're gonna blow you up.
Yeah, I don't know though. The hand injury, he hit a helmet. I mean, I don't want him playing scared. The ankle injury, he got pulled. That was an illegal tackle. It was a hip drop tackle where he got the ankle injury. The knee injury was no one even knows. That was non-contact meniscus tear. It was on the sideline in preseason game. I don't think there's any. I don't even think they know exactly when that happened. And what was his other injury? Said 4, right?
And
Mm,
concussion,
mm.
ankle, meniscus.
Oh yeah, that's all. Yeah, okay.
So, but
Yeah,
the problem is with the hand injury is that he went back out there. If he's not smart enough to go to the trainer and say, I have this real pain in my hand. I'm not, it doesn't seem like I can grip the ball and tell somebody about that. It's like, it's
he didn't know
dumb
though.
and it's selfish. It's like,
Did you hear O'Connell talk about that though? O'Connell had a similar hand injury when he was in college, and he said that same thing. He felt it get injured, but he didn't think it was that big a deal. And then when he went out for the next series, he's like, "Oh my god!" The first time he's got the ball snapped to him, he's like, "Oh, I can barely grip the ball." So he did the exact same thing. So he was a little bit more understanding with McCarthy on this one.
I'm not.
Yeah, once again, Greg, like, just drink your soda or whatever. It's just you're just a sheep, and you can't see that he's really good, and we can't change your mind.
Oh, going with that though, I will say the people that talk about his accuracy issues, because that's a big thing that people bring up. He's had some bad throws, especially in those first 4 games, but boy, he has put some throws on the money. And I listened to this podcast called Purple Daily about the Vikings, and they were talking about the drop rate from his receivers. It's at a historic rate. And even if you just gave them if you gave him every drop, if you said, "Oh, the receivers never dropped any of those throws," his numbers just I don't even wanna say the wrong numbers, but they considerably improve because he's right at the bottom right now. He'd be at least mid-pack if because it's I wanna say their drop rate is like 14 or 15%, somewhere in that vicinity. And that's
Here's what
terrible.
here's what I say about that. You're right. These guys are professional receivers. They're paid to catch the ball. They're not catching the ball. And that's a totally different problem. I don't know where we go from there. It's like, my God, you guys, it's like contagious. You got Justin Jefferson
Mhm.
dropping
Eh,
passes. It's crazy.
yeah, a and I expect those receivers especially with I consider him a rookie quarterback, you expect those receivers to actually help your young quarterback out, make some plays on the passes that you don't expect them to catch. That's what's crazy. The balls that are off target, catch those.
Well,
That Addison is terrible, by the way.
Yeah, I think
here,
we trade him.
here's my comment on that. And I don't know this, but I just this is my guess, is that he's just not accurate in practice. So the receivers are not confident the ball's gonna be where it needs to be. You look at these guys that do that. I'm trying to think of, well, like Mahomes and, Sam Darnold. Well, because he could throw the ball. He can throw the ball, and even last year when he's played with the Vikings, he put it on those guys in stride, and
Yeah,
I think that's a big deal because these guys, again, you talk about this is the NFL, you're gonna get blown up a lot of times, so you're you're protecting yourself, when the ball's coming, you want the ball to be right in your hands, then you can get it down and you're not getting your ribs exposed and just drilled. So I think that that is a carryover of his just inexperience and inaccuracy in practice. So then it
yeah.
gets to the game, they're just not confident that they're gonna be safe when they're making their plays. So, that's my
I
guess.
think I think there's something going on bigger. I don't know why it's contagious like it seems, but there was a game earlier this year against the Eagles where Jefferson dropped what should have been, I don't wanna say it was easy, but it should have been a touchdown pass, and the Vikings win that game if he catches that pass, and that was Wentz playing quarterback then, and when he dropped that and then now it's continuing, I feel like there's something that we don't know about as fans, and I'm just completely speculating there. I don't know if there's a vision problem. I don't know if there's, like, something going on that's stressing him out, that he's just not fully in football right now. Uh,
Big commercials.
yeah, something's distracting him, and, don't get me wrong, I think Jefferson's great. I think he's the type of receiver you want on your team because he's not a distraction to the team ever. He's the consummate professional, the opposite of Jordan Addison. So, I'm not even trying to say that I think you build the team around if you're gonna build around a receiver, that's the type of guy you build around, but, and I think he gets his stuff together next year. So I honestly think it sounds crazy because 'cause I'm a Vikings fan and we say this every year, but I honestly think I expect big leap forward next year,
Yep.
depending on the draft and free agency, all that stuff.
Well, again, we can bleed into the general manager and his
Yes.
choices that, I mean, again, like Darisaw and I mean,
Gosh.
do you stick with him?
Yeah.
I mean, they paid him. I mean, so you're stuck with him. Is he gonna
Do you guys know
play?
how do you guys know how old Darisaw is off the top of your head?
Is he like
Mm, 28.
26?
26, yeah.
Yeah,
I thought he was 28, 29 years old too. I mean, they said he was 26, I'm like, "What?" So he's still young.
yeah,
Y
but he
I think
can't.
they shut him down because of this year. I think it's just been like, "Well, come back next year, be healthy."
Yeah, but they shut him down every year. How many games has he actually played? He started
I know. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, he's missed a few because he missed all of well, I guess it was like game 5, he got hurt last year, something like that.
was
But
that
he
was
had
a
a was it
25 seconds left in the half again, something like that with,
Mhm.
and you're running
Dropping back.
plays. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
That's why I'm but my KOC, I won't say it. I'm just say KOC. My faith in him is starting to wane. I don't know.
yeah.
I well,
Oh.
it's what the big I mean, if he was up here, it's on the top of my screen. He signed Carson Wentz as the backup. I was like, "Ugh," fell off
Yeah,
the
was
screen.
that him though, or is that Quasey? Your boy
Also,
Quasey?
I thought that was a good signing, it's just that he was playing injured.
Yeah. AJ's
He
young.
looked good the first
Look
week.
at the facts on this, AJ. How many teams has he played for? Carson Wentz went for 6 years in a row playing for 6 different teams because he's terrible, and people are like, "My god, why did we sign him? Don't sign him again." And he comes to the Vikings, "Oh, Carson Wentz, I love him."
And he's from North Dakota State. Let's just throw that in there. Yeah, well, I yeah, I'm not a Wentz fan. He was he was good when he was with the Eagles. I'll give him that. That year
1
when he got
year.
hurt, 1 year, yeah, 1 year he was good, potential MVP that year. But he when he got hurt though, that was a bad injury, and he lost a lot with that injury because he's not the same quarterback. Um, But with O'Connell, I still think I like O'Connell. I think he's got again, going to with what we were talking about JJ McCarthy, I think O'Connell's got the it factor as far as coaching goes. I think people are drawn to him. He's what you want. He's got that magnetism where some people just have it where you wanna follow them, and it's hard to describe, and I think he has that. Uh, I wish my thing with him, I wish he would give up play calling duties
Yeah.
during the game just so he could focus on being the head coach during the game.
Yeah, I think that's the double-edged sword there that you, can't let go, the control freak, say, "I can't let go,
Mhm.
I'm offensive guy, that's my thing," and it bleeds over with, like, Dan Campbell calling the offensive plays for Detroit now, it's like,
Yeah,
probably not the
taking
best.
more control. Yeah, because you feel like I'm ultimately responsible for it. If the ship's gonna sink, I'm gonna be the one that sinks it. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna go down because of someone else's mistakes. But, going to with what you were talked about earlier with Kwesi Mensa being his
and
last
so
name, it's like the ultimate irony. Yeah,
What?
Mensa's a genius club, a club of geniuses,
yeah, you're
and
supposed to have a high
I
IQ if you're in the Mensa society, but
y
it's the
y
ironic name for that guy.
you had hit on it earlier, Greg, on one of your podcasts when you said he's like a futures trader. That's what his background with his finance background that just happened to come into football. He's not a football guy, and there's something to that where he's not the one evaluating talent. He's relying on it'd be like me saying I could just go out and pick people just based on what people tell me. I follow mock drafts. I could make the drafts, you know. I I'm not a football guy. These guys live and breathe it. They've done it for 30 years watching people. They know what they're looking at. I feel like he does not he gets too cute. That first draft that he drafted where Kyle Hamilton was sitting right there, you needed a safety. Everyone had mocks, and you looked at mock drafts that year, probably 75% plus had mocked Kyle Hamilton to the Vikings, and he trades with your division rivals to go back, and the guy that you picked, you still pick a safety, and he's out of the league. Yes, he had an injury, but he's out of the league 2 or 3 years later, where the guy that you skipped is gonna be a Hall of Famer. A and you the guys you picked, "Oh, I got an extra draft pick." They're all out of the league, and what are you doing, man?
Oh, yeah. I kinda like Kwesi, I think he's good. I'm just gonna say it. He got Addison. He got I think Ty Felton's gonna be really good. I'm just saying that too.
Based based
One of
on
his
what?
just trust me, just trust me.
Shit.
What makes you say Addison is good? I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
it's
He he's been good, but I still say we trade him, but
he
Kwesi,
hasn't
he's
killed
just
anyone yet.
yeah. And if you're a cancer on the team and you're, I don't a distraction, I mean,
Yeah.
he's put up, what, mid-tier, second wide receiver numbers, but how can you put up with that? Can you do the 6'7" on that? No?
Go tell
He's
me about Ty Felton, though. We've had this discussion. Go ahead.
I just
cool.
Why
think he's I don't know, I just think he's good, I like him.
3rd round draft pick. He's played, like, 4 plays on offense this
Yeah,
year.
because we have such good
3rd
depth.
round.
I
Maybe
guess
don't
When
pick him.
he's
we don't
fast, and he has good hands. He'll be good, mark my words.
I hope
we
you're right.
we just don't know what's going on in that with the GM. What I see with the GM is that I think he's probably surrounded himself with, friends, you
Oh,
know?
Grigson? Ugh.
These people that don't know football well enough, but that he's too close to them so that they can't have a good objective view of stuff. Even if he's not making the picks, he's getting advice from people that just aren't the top level football people, and I can't have that. You can't they rewarded that. That's the problem. They
Kwesi
signed
got
you.
us JJ McCarthy though, that's the thing, like, he's made good picks.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the thing,
Maybe
though.
we'll
I
see.
I think you generally, unless you completely screw up the pick like he did with skipping on Hamilton, I think you ignore first round picks because if you miss badly in the first round, you're you're terrible. You should not miss a first round draft choice should be contributing to the team. And I think he's done fine with Addison was a first round draft choice. Yeah, he should be starting what Donovan Jackson this last year as an offensive lineman. I think he's been really good for a rookie. Um, and who else? JJ McCarthy, what's jury's out, we'll say.
Yeah.
um,
No, he's good.
I
so
how can
but
you be saying
missing
that? This you're not being objective on this.
Look at
This
him
is good.
play. Watch him play. He's
I
really
have.
good. Yeah, I don't know what you're watching. Like,
What's
look
his
past the
record?
Ravens game, look past those first 4, and he's, like, really good.
Yeah, ignore stats. I agree with AJ. Ignore the stats. Just watch because I think the stats again from the first 4 games, they were bad. But there was a lot of stuff going on there too because his
Yeah, he
offensive
did.
line was hurt. He had a
Even in the
kid.
last what, let's say that like, let's take his latest 4 games.
Yeah,
What has the competition been? It's been terrible. See,
and
I
the
mean,
team that they were playing against, whatever
Yeah.
NFL team.
yeah, but if you if you're terrible against good teams and good against terrible teams, shouldn't you be even 500? He's not a 500 quarterback yet.
Well, he also missed a few games, so he
He
would have won
is.
Isn't
against the
is he
Steelers. He would
not a
have
500?
won.
Isn't he right at 500? Isn't he?
Yeah, isn't he?
I thought he was like right at like
Yeah.
4-4 or something like that, or thereabouts.
Well, do
And
you give
remember, this is, like, technically his rookie year, so, like,
does
cut
he
him
get a
some
win for
slack.
that game last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played half the game and they got the lead. They weren't they ahead when he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were ahead when he got hurt. But anyway, going to what I was saying about Kwesi, back to that, you guys and your JJ McCarthy dickering. AJ's right, you're wrong. Um, with Kwesi, the thing that is
We will
really bad
see.
that people, yeah, we will see. The people that miss out is it's the later round draft choices that are killing the Vikings. You need to build depth in the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth rounds, and they don't they don't hit anyone in those rounds. They get all these undrafted free agents and people praise them. Oh, like, "Oh, they got the best undrafted free agents." It's like, yeah, but they no one wanted those guys. They're undrafted for a reason. I don't care if you get the best of the worst or whatever you wanna call it. I'm not saying they're bad. They're great athletes. If you're in the NFL, you're a great athlete. But getting undrafted free agents is shouldn't be your mark of a calling card. That shouldn't be your trophy on the wall. It should be hitting those third rounders that should be contributing, but he doesn't do that. And then surrounding yourself with terrible people. That Grigson, is it Ryan Grigson, the guy from they brought over from the Colts? That's his like assistant GM. He drafted Andrew Luck when he was with the Colts.
What are you nuts?
Good
Yeah.
job. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Like, so
Oh,
first of all, Ty Felton, he's a 3rd round draft pick. He's gonna be good.
you
So,
keep saying that, but why do you keep saying that?
next year is gonna be his breakout year. Jefferson, if we keep Addison, Naylor, and Felton, they're gonna be great.
Speedy?
Yeah.
okay. We're gonna wrap this up for this discussion because we're not getting anywhere. But I want
Oh,
the last bullet point here. How many years until success and define success? AJ, go first.
Next year, deep playoff run.
That's deep. NFC Championship game?
you've heard that before.
I don't I don't know. That's blue baby. We don't play to get into the playoffs. We play to win a championship, Super Bowl. I just fumbled my pen.
I
Is that
noticed it
what
was
you're doing?
I
Recovered
noticed it
it.
was purple. I see
It's
it's
purple.
purple. It's, like,
Yep.
matching.
Yeah, I think, like, championship, divisional, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably championship or Super Bowl,
So
though.
you're saying you think next year
Yeah.
success.
As you
Okay.
said, we're gonna go deep.
The last hat?
Yeah. It was
So,
pushed on my glasses too much, so how come I'm the only one who wears glasses now? You guys wear glasses.
I do, yeah, but
I'm a nerd. So, Garrett, what's success and when?
Well, I mean, obviously, success is a Super Bowl. I originally thought this year didn't go as expected. I really, really thought this year would be good because they went out and signed all those offensive linemen. I don't mean to harp on Quasey again, but that was where the mistake was
Oh my
made.
god.
Nice
Slumming
hat.
with twins.
But I think next year if you can I fire Quasey, get someone in there that can make some draft picks, make some signings that are actually adequate. I think if you build next year and you actually start progressing, I don't think they win the Super Bowl next year. I hope they do. They might, I don't know. But I would say 2027 is what you shoot for, and that's Super Bowl. That's it's Super Bowl or die. Because I agree with you. I'm tired of it. Making the playoffs is fun, getting those extra games is fun, but you wanna win.
Yeah. I'm I'm trying to be glass half full person here. So if my definition of success is if McCarthy can play every game next year so that they can
And
make a so that they can
wow.
make a decision on that on the 4th year to say, "Okay, we're sticking with him. We've seen enough, and he's the guy that's gonna take us either that 4th or 5th year if they do stay with him." I I'm worried. That's the thing. I'm worried. Maybe I'm just like the hair trigger reactionary person to say, "Nope, 2 years is enough. It's not working. Let's move on." We're gonna if we're gonna stay with him, that success is 17 games started and finished for McCarthy. Even if you don't make the playoffs, you get that experience, and then that 4th year, you're either in the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl, or we're gonna, like it's a complete tear down and rebuild. But Quessie's not going anywhere because they just signed him to an extension, I guess, this summer.
Yeah, they don't care though. They'll fire him. He's gone. So
No, he's not. He's good.
well,
He's
okay, I will say maybe he's not gone, but that Grigson's gone. Someone's gonna go. Someone in that GM office. And I will say this, I think I had texted you this, or maybe we talked about it on the phone, Greg, that this year is not a deep draft choice because it kind of goes back to what AJ had asked. Who would you want to play quarterback? And it's tough. So I mean, you go out and sign someone for 40 to $50 million or more to come in, and that just I don't know if that's just the answer because then you who else? It's hard to build a roster around that big of of what do you call it? Salary suck, I guess. It takes so much of the percentage. But so this year, supposedly, and this is just from stuff I listened to, isn't a great quarterback draft class. You have like 2 or 3 maybe, but next year is with Arch Manning's class, is supposed to be the class that has a very deep quarterback, uh, pool. So, give McCarthy the reins next year. If you lose every game, well, then guess what? You're drafting high, so you can pick one of those quarterbacks.
Arch Manning is not good, by the way. Just want to throw that out there.
What do you think about that
I don't
Fernando
know.
Fernando
I like
Mendoza?
him. I like
He's
him.
corny, but like he's fine, I guess.
I
Yeah.
give him so much credit because what was that first game or the first play of the Ohio State game? First first snap, he just got lit up
Mhm.
and, got knocked out of the game, and I was the
Oh, yeah.
you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I
It's like
showed
you never
AJ
even
the
saw that
play
defensive
actually.
guy. He was throwing the ball, and the guy was, like, right in front of him, but it's like he was just oblivious to him, and then he just got his arm up, and he got hit right and then they brought in his brother. His brother was the backup. It's like, "What?"
Yeah.
But then he came back
Yeah.
in after that after one play. It's like, "Oh my god, that guy must be tough." So,
Yeah. I was surprised because that was really the first game that I watched Indiana. I mean, who watches Indiana
yeah,
football, right?
I did see the Penn State game when that guy got that
Well, that catch?
catch.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great throw also. I think I mean, he could be good, but if he goes to the Jets or the Giants, he's not gonna be good. It's
Well,
just the way it is.
the other thing with Mendoza too is that he graduated from Cal in in 3 years. He's very, very and he
Smart
was
guy.
was, offered at Yale.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
and played football there, but he wanted to play at a little bigger scale.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I think he's
Yeah.
smart. That's my problem with, JJ. I'm guessing he didn't graduate, and he was probably studying like,
I
gym
don't think
class.
I don't think there's been anything about JJ McCarthy that's indicated low IQ,
Yeah, I think he's very smart, actually. It's
I think he's really smart actually too.
he just, like, love consuming media that McCarthy hate, bro. It's kinda
I I don't consume media for McCarthy. It's like, I could just look
clearly
at
you
him.
do, just taking that pill. "Oh, McCarthy's bad, blah, blah."
I
Oh,
yeah, we could talk a long time about this, but yeah, I to go with what AJ said, Arch Manning. I'm not a college football like follower or anything, but I think Arch Manning. I think a lot of it goes to his just what again his kind of intangible qualities. He's he's gonna be a good NFL quarterback. I think he can mark that one down right now, even if he doesn't lead Texas to the championship game ever or anything like that. I think from what I hear, I think NFL teams are drooling over him. I think he's pretty much the number 1 pick next year, guaranteed.
He's not that good, though. He's just not.
well,
Is it
he's
just
gonna stay in college one more year, so maybe he will be
yeah,
better.
yeah. Is it just me or is AJ's mouth off? Did you notice that?
Yeah,
Was
he was getting a
What?
call. It said you got a call and your recording has stopped for AJ. It says what
oh,
so I don't know.
oh, so let me can I go on record of saying something here? I don't wanna get too far off topic, but since we're talking about college football, I this is kinda crazy to say too, but the more I hear about our Jackrabbits, quarterback next year, Chase Mason, the more I've been hearing, people talk about him, coaches, local coaches and stuff, it sounds like NFL scouts are actually drooling over him, as weird as that is to say, um
Well, I know you sent me that link for his interview, but during the Montana game, the announcer said something about that the NFL at the next level about him, and I'm like, "Am I, like, hearing things? Because I don't know, I don't see that in him because I think he threw, like, a kind of a sidearm pass. "Oh, he's a pitcher in college and
yeah.
threw 85 miles an hour." It's like, well, I mean, you gotta be throw more than 85 miles an hour to be a pitcher.
Yeah, you know, yeah, he's a like a he was an outfielder mostly, but yeah, I heard that guy was saying that, but he's got a huge arm, like just a cannon arm, and I think it's his size because he's huge. He's like 6'4", 240, but just amazing athlete. And they talked about his progression from the offensive standpoint from last year in spring ball to over the summer and then through fall camp and just through the year of being able to layer the ball. He's developed touch and stuff. I guess NFL scouts told them like just stay at South Dakota State because you don't have to prove anything anywhere else. You know, you got the body for it. We know you're physical, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
he might be
Th-
the next JJ McCarthy, honestly. He's looked really good. He's smart. He's athletic. It's just
Is he an engineering major just like Gronowski?
I don't know actually. Gronowski's a freak, man. I think he could surprise some people. I don't think he's gonna be an NFL star by any means, but I think he could be on a roster somewhere because if you wanna talk about the it factor, Gronowski has it, whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, there's McCarthy was a winner. I'll give him that much. He won a national championship. Withstood that pressure. There's a lot of pressure on those guys.
Yeah, yeah.
I just can't imagine what that would be like. But so I'll give him that much. And
I think
Gronowski,
it's funny, you know, going with what AJ said about he kinda giving you stuff about the bandwagon media stuff. I think it's kind of amazing how the media has piled on JJ, just completely forget everything that he's done in the past because it's right now, what have you done these last 3 games instead of saying, "Well, my god, this guy just turned 22 years old. He's dealt with some injuries. Let's see what he can do." It's not like he's doesn't know how to play football all of a sudden. He's been at the biggest level in college, so I think he's got something there.
That's why I was excited when he was drafted, but I've seen the reality here the last
Yeah,
2
then the
years.
media told you to not to be excited, so then you're like, "Oh,
No,
yeah,
I see the reality that he doesn't play football. He's in street clothes, he's wearing a scarf like me, so
calm
he's cool.
down."
He's cool.
I've never seen him wear a scarf like you, come on.
Yeah, he hasn't done that. So, anyway, let's stop. Let's do one more segment of something else, then we can wrap it up for the Christmas Eve, celebration. You guys are your rest of your family's like, "Where are those guys? What
Yeah,
happened
we
to
gotta
them?"
make some cookies, watch some movies, yeah.
Oh, found out Santa wasn't real today.
"What?
Depressed.
What'd you say? What about Santa's not real?"
I know, right? I was like, "Oh, wait till Greg finds out."
Yeah. This was a huge discussion after church, actually.
Yeah.
Really? Is the Grinch real?
I think the Grinch is real, yeah.
I'm not sure, it's like, I don't know, probably Canada, you know?
Canada.
Yeah, he's probably, like, something Canadian.
He's Canadian? He seems
Yeah.
like he's Canadian to me too, yeah, actually.
What about Scrooge? Ebenezer
Fake,
Scrooge.
fake, fake.
Every when I hear Scrooge, I think of Scrooge McDuck, but
That's what I do too. It's hard for me to think about what's his name. I said Scrooge. I thought was that his first name? And it's like, oh no, it's Ebony. Yeah,
yeah, Scrooge McDuck. We'll just go
yeah.
with that.
So anyway,
Anyway,
I wanted to which topic would you like to end with? Did you listen to the music? Did
yeah,
you listen
yeah,
to
yeah.
the misheard
You showed
lyrics?
me that before, like, the Lorraine and
There's a
stuff.
hold off on that because there's a comedian I saw that went through a whole bunch of lyrics like that, misheard lyrics. That's a funny topic though. That always makes me laugh.
Well, I was surprised to find out that because I Googled the, Forever in Blue Jeans Neil Diamond one, and
Yeah.
there was, the King of Queens had a little bit on that
Oh, I
with
didn't
what
know that, yeah.
yeah, there was a little clip there, and it was, whatever that guy's name is, Kevin
Kevin
whatever.
James.
Yeah. He was it was like the end of before there was the end of the show and the credits. He was talking about they were like godparents for someone, they're coming back from the christening or whatever, and they're driving and talking about the Reverend. Reverend was pretty cool about that, and Reverend Blue Jeans.
I know when I was a kid, that's what I thought it was. I
Yeah,
honestly did. Yeah.
so and then his wife was like, "What are you talking about? It's not Reverend Blue Forever in Blue." It's like, "No, pretty sure I know what the song is."
S Sounds
Okay,
like
well, we could
Reverend Bluetooth. But, just a one comment on that, it's amazing though because it makes me think and I'll send you've probably seen this before too, when you see a video with the words, it does something with your brain, like, so the videos that you said, it's got the lyrics there on the bottom, so it messes with your brain a little bit, so you automatically hear those words easier. 'Cause there's like a football chant, like football, I say, a soccer chant from England where the whole crowd is cheering something, but they're saying the same thing, but they'll pop up different phrases on the screen, and you hear whatever the words are on the screen, even though the crowd's saying the same thing every time, but they'll put different lyrics up there, and you hear whatever you're reading, so it's kinda interesting. Anyway, it's neither here nor there.
yeah, my brain is defective though because I hit that. It's like well, I don't know how many times, like the yellow Ledbetter and he says, "Make me fries," so I'll use that common language conversation, or a box or a bag. If we're getting
Boxer
something
bag.
to go, "Can I get a box or a bag for this?"
Don't don't get me started on that word because that's another like an accent thing. I can't say the word
Yeah.
BAG, correctly, and
In
everyone makes fun of me.
do you say beg?
I
He
guess.
does. Yep.
Bag? Bag?
Freaking weirdo.
Did I say it correctly? Bag?
Bag. A box or a bag? Garbage
Is he
bag.
saying it? I can't bag. Bag?
Am I saying it wrong?
I don't know.
Is this is this a Jaguar thing? Jaguar? Jaguar?
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Haven't you ever
Stop.
enough.
seen haven't you ever seen the commercial for the Jaguar vehicles?
Yeah, you said it was an announcer was saying saying it wrong. Jaguar,
It
right?
was on the it was on the, yeah, it was like Monday night. I was listening to the and I was coming back from Angela's. I always eat at Angela's on Monday night. That's her cooking night. Today's my cooking night because that's when I get Papa Murphy's pizza most of the time.
Uh,
But yeah, that was a that was the same. I think it might have been the same guy that maybe it's Kevin Harlan. He's an announcer, you probably heard of him, Kevin
yeah, oh
Harlan.
yeah,
And he said, "Washington." And then
yeah.
the next time he caught himself, he didn't say it, I think I talked about that in the podcast. But
AJ's
that's
going crazy over there.
No, I'm
Seriously.
not.
disgusted disgusted by this commentary. Yeah. In your face. That's it.
Both
What? In your what?
what was
In
the
the
other
face.
topic?
In
In
the
the face,
face.
put in
Um, yeah. So I couldn't belie I'll end it with the I'll touch on is this mental? Those pictures. I have more more of those. I didn't know those exist. I guess maybe I'd forgotten about them. Maybe I kinda remembered drawing them. I don't remember drawing them, but I remember that they existed. But I've saved them. That's on, like, 30 over 30
30 plus
years.
years. Bob Coyle.
Bob Coyle. And the sad thing here this is the saddest part is that I, I donated my my Jackrabbit yearbooks to the Goodwill when I left,
Oh, man.
and I thought, "I'll never look at these again," but then I needed those to get that picture, but they were online someplace, so I was able to find a picture. It's not a very good it's blurry and stuff, but
Man,
Bob Coyle, I think it's a pretty good likeness. I must say that my
that was pretty
drawings
good, yeah. You
captured
didn't
it.
get his Adam's apple, though, see, that's what stuck out to me, no pun intended on that, but boy, that thing was prominent.
So I have what I
Hope
it's
hope
so
he's not
weird.
listening.
Yeah, it's so weird because wait till you go to college and you meet people, like, that are so
Were you friends with him, or was that
yeah,
just some
he
guy?
was he was in, engineering class. I think he was electrical engineering also. But, I later I have, like there's probably, like, 6 or 7 of those Sports Illustrated covers that I drew. Oh, he's getting punchy. We've gone too long. We won't go over 2 hours. We're at 1:47 now. Is that
Okay.
can you see that?
Yeah,
How
yeah, I can see it, yeah.
so but I have one where it's Bob Coyle long jump in the long jump, and it's got, Steve Ashton is his manager.
I remember
I think
him, yeah.
yeah, that was one of my best friends in college. 'Cause for some reason, Steve appears in there. He's got, like, a trench coat, like Superman, reporter outfit, like the hat, and it's for some reason, I don't know if maybe Bob Coyle, I don't know if he smoked some weed. So I was drawing him like on the Dominic Wilkins one, he's got the reefer coming out of his mouth floating. I don't know, maybe you didn't even notice that.
I didn't notice
Oh,
that, no.
but
Did you
anyway,
share these with Bob Coyle at the time? Was he
yeah, I
aware
think
of
so.
these?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know, maybe not. I
Yeah,
can't
and
believe it.
AJ answered his question. Is
What
it mental?
question?
Is it mental?
Yeah, you answered it.
Yeah, kind of. It's pretty mental.
Yeah, you replied back, "Yes, it's mental."
Yes.
I didn't think it was even kind of, I thought
Pretty
100%
mental.
mental, yeah.
So, I was gonna say, so when you get into college and you meet people and they're weird, it turns out that I'm probably the weirdo that those guys are like, "Oh god, that guy is weird." And it's like, "Yeah,
AJ
cool."
and I nod in agreement. He's
Talking about some pros and plus and
I was gonna say queer again, I was gonna bring that back into the that's I
You think what did they
that
say?
word was bastardized, by the way. Queer
Yeah.
was something he just said, that just came up recently with Bijan Robinson, where he said that game he used to play when he was a kid, Smear the Queer.
I never heard about this, yeah. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
Samir the Queer, yeah.
yeah, and Kill the Carrier, same thing. Kill the
Was he
Carrier,
talking
Smear
about
the
that?
Queer. Yeah, he said at the press conference after the Falcons won, like, 2 weeks ago, he said,
Did he
"Oh,
get in
yeah,
big trouble?
we're playing backyard football like Smear the Queer," and then he had to come out and release a statement the next day saying,
Well,
"Sorry."
that's like it's like everything gets just corrupted. It's like,
Yeah.
gay
Yeah,
was
it's happy,
not
yeah.
yeah, and then the rainbow has all been corrupted. It used to be rainbow warriors for Hawaii. They had to take the
Yeah,
rainbow off their
they
helmet
take it away, yep, yep. Yeah, and, go back to the Smear the Queer, it's like queer meant different, right? Just weird or different. So you had the ball, so you were different, so you try to kill the person, kill the carrier,
because
and
that's what
why
animals
you have
do.
to yeah, why you have to explain that from the '80s or whatever is
Yeah, if you're like in a flock or a herd or anything, they'll they'll pick out the weakest one, and the same animals will kill that weakest one because it's a burden on the group. So so I guess what I'm saying is we should kill queer people? That seems weird. No. No, absolutely not. That's
I'd lose an
disagree with that.
uncle.
Oh, Grady?
I did I didn't catch the
He said he'd lose an uncle.
I
No reaction.
gonna pretend I didn't hear it. I wish I wouldn't have heard that.
I said Grady, Grady's not even here, and he's taking strays.
Oh. Alright, let's, I
Hey,
do I
before you
have
wrap it up, I have a question for you.
I wanna get through this one segment because
Okay,
I wanted to talk about this and put this into the record finally
okay.
because it's so bizarre, and I'm not gonna let Angela defend herself because one one of the Tuesdays when I was cooking, got some pizzas from Papa Murphy's, and I took it out, I baked it. I made the pizza, so to speak,
Yeah.
and I was gonna cut it, and she told me, "Cut the pizza into fives."
Oh,
And
yeah, I saw you said that.
I'm just, like, standing there, like, frozen, like, I don't know how to do that. She's like, "Cut it into fives." It's like she's like, "Give me that." She takes the cutter from me, and then she cuts it in half. I'm like, "You can't cut thing into fives if you cut it into half."
No. Yeah.
She was like she wanted 10 pieces. She wanted 5 on each side, and it's like,
Oh,
I didn't
Come on,
understand that.
Angela. No, what why would you? Why that's not 5.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was trying to defend
Because
myself.
when you order a pizza, they don't say 4. They don't say 4, it says 8, you know?
Yeah, that's too much. So anyway, I have that on the record now, so she can dispute that if she wants to. She won't come on the podcast with me to defend herself.
We've embarrassed ourselves enough that maybe she'll like, "Oh, see, I won't be that dumb."
No, I mean, yes, she can. It's gonna take a lot
Yep.
of work though.
Yeah, it would be hard to do. Speaking of Papa Murphy's, just a quick story about Papa Murphy's. We don't get that very often.
It's
The
good
not
value.
the last ti yeah, no, AJ doesn't I guess you like it okay, right? You said it was
yeah, I
okay.
eat it.
Alex, like, hated it, but I think it's pretty good. But I ordered a cinnamon stick pizza wheel thing. Have you ever had that before? And I didn't read the directions very clearly, and I left the icing thing in the middle. I took the lid off of the icing, but I left that in the middle and baked that. It's just plastic. You open it up, it's just melted black plastic and smoke.
I
Just
was gonna say, just throw a fire, yeah, yeah, that's
it's probably gonna kill me someday because of it inhaled that stuff, but yeah, don't do that if you order Papa Murphy's. Take anything plastic off of the pizza.
yeah, that sounds like, yeah, sounds like you need to be on dementia alert. So,
That's quite possible.
it's like because I remember Rodolfo was telling me that when I was this is several years ago, and I was working here for Federal Highway in Santa Fe, he said that his mother-in-law, she was in her 90s, she had gotten like a apple pie that you bake yourself, and, she never took the little plastic lid off it, baked it, and then
Ugh.
served it,
Oh.
and people were like, "What's wrong with this?" They couldn't cut it because the plastic had, this vacuum sealed it basically, so and yeah, she was getting dementia, so there you go.
By the way,
AJ,
can you get
keep an eye
can
on
you
him.
get some can you get some stills of this? I want still shots of AJ, some of his facial reactions.
Bro,
And it's like, "Aw." Freaking out over there.
The pain he's in.
Yeah, listen to us talk. I Let me ask you a quick question, though. Yeah,
Okay.
Angela, wrong, 5 slices, no. Um, Christmas movies, I just wanted to ask this. Trading Places, kids haven't seen that. I heard someone suggest that was a Christmas movie the other day. Die Hard's a big popular topic, but Trading Places, would you consider that a Christmas movie?
I don't remember that well enough to know that was it set during Christmas? Is that what it was? The
Well,
bet?
I think Eddie Murphy's wearing a Santa hat, right, when he's begging for money at the beginning? I think
I
so.
don't remember that clearly enough. I was picturing him wearing a long toque, I believe they call it in Canada.
Yeah, yeah. I
Longer,
know what
like
you're
a
talking
elf
about,
more
yeah.
like a elf hat, but maybe it was a Santa
Yeah.
hat.
I wanna say the sa I haven't seen it, but I was kind of inspired. I kinda wanna watch that now because share that with the children. It's probably not a
Is
great kids movie, but
so is Die Hard, do you consider that a Christmas movie?
no.
see, I get the joke. I think people that say it is, I think it's, like, tongue in cheek, but it's very obviously not a Christmas movie. I don't mind we watched it at Christmas a couple of years ago, but I don't I think it's just kind of, like, something to drive people crazy, and
I say it's a Christmas movie, so it's my favorite Christmas
sheep sheep, right, AJ?
Ah,
it's my favorite Christmas movie, in fact. So,
What
Bruce
is that your
Willis
favorite Christmas movie?
Bruce Willis, dementia. So,
Oh, does he like tuna?
I'm pointing at Garrett. I don't know, this does it
You're pointing
what
at AJ according to
yeah,
what
you're
I see.
pointing at
I'm
nothing
pointing at
now.
No,
nothing over
nothing.
here. This
Speaking
is
of
my
dementia,
yeah. Well, my directions are backwards on this because if you look no, yeah, you're pointing at AJ.
yep.
So the things like can you read that is like can you see that little plaque I have in the background that says Federal Highway on it?
Yeah,
30?
30.
Is it
Yeah.
backwards to you?
No, I can see Long Hollow. Like
Yeah.
that reads well. Yeah, it's correct.
Really?
Yeah. I can
Oh,
read
yeah,
AJ.
Greg, by the way, you told me to read Teener Baseball in your podcast, so Imma start that soon.
Did I say that on my
He
podcast?
he did, yeah, one of them.
I say AJ should read Teener Baseball?
No, no, just people, I think.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
He ordered it from Amazon, and he's like, "We have, like, 4 or 5 copies." I should have said 6 or 7. So we got a
You
copy
would
for
have
him.
said 6 or 7 if you were queer.
But I
Oh,
didn't.
I'm gonna be canceled so hard.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
don't publish this one.
It's published. I can't not this has gotta go
Can't
into
not.
the record because for future robot training, this is
Mm,
gonna train robots on how to have humor
that's true. Yeah.
and to be gay, so
Bro,
See, our careers are over, basically. AJ, this is gonna haunt him for the rest of his life.
said anything incriminating at all, because 'cause I'm
You have, you've said several things.
Yeah,
like what? Like
he
what?
said you'd lose an
You said
uncle for one thing
yeah,
that
he
they
said that.
killed.
You said probing, I bet you'd like that. And you said plus to Greg. You talked about
Yeah,
your cat needing attention several times.
had to leave the room
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
yeah, "It's over, buddy. You might as
Called him a
well."
bear. He said he was gonna go he thought when he was going bear hunting, he was after Caleb Williams. Should we have to go back and re-listen to this episode just to make a
I'm not even gonna
checklist?
edit this, I'm just gonna publish it straight away. Emphasis on the straight part because, I'm straight. I'm
Very
totally straight.
straight. It's you're Caleb Williams straight, as I like to say.
Oh my god, yeah. Alright. that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. Unless there's
Right.
you have any closing comments before I
Um,
completely nail this thing, so to
Merry
speak?
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, Merry
Hope you have a
Christmas
good
all,
one. Yeah.
and to all, good night? No? I'm not gonna say that.
Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah, it's been
okay.
fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We should
well,
do it
that's
again.
the end of the podcast. Uh-oh, I just did something here to my
Oh,
computer. Did I stop recording? No. Okay, no, it's recording. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Thanks, guys, for joining. Appreciate it. I thought it was very well. I mean, it did go 2 hours, and we're over 2 hours, so, time
sorry.
flies, but that's that's okay. So we'll have to do it again sometime. I don't know if we can get it in another episode before I was gonna say just get it in. That sounds terrible. Um,
Greg, you've never done that before.
no.
It's
I don't know how to do it.
off the rails.
Yeah. So, but if, maybe next year we can do this once a week and have a contest to see who gets the winning best picker award and
Yeah.
not well, AJ gets best picker for nose picking, I'm sure, but NFL pickers. Oh, let's make predictions too. Let's predict the winner of the college playoff
Okay.
championship.
Let me think who's in it. Okay.
I don't even know.
Indiana.
I was gonna say Indiana. I'm gonna take someone else then. I'm gonna say Ohio State. I got Ohio State.
Not Notre Dame.
What a bunch of crybabies.
I know,
That's
right?
the biggest wuss out I've ever heard. "We're not
Yeah.
gonna go to the bowl game now, you be mean to
They
me."
played nobody. They lost their first 2 games and then played a bunch of just nothing teams. We won a bunch. Anyway, I'll just be different. It's probably gonna be Indiana. I kinda hope Indiana. That's who I'm cheering for, just because it's Indiana. I'll say Georgia. Yeah. I don't even know who else is in it off the top of my head. Alabama, Georgia.
Well, can you
Is
believe
Texas
that
in it?
can you believe that
Texas Tech.
Kalen DeBoer is the coach for Alabama? Can you believe that?
It's
That
pretty
just
cool, actually. Yeah.
and then Josh
Yeah.
Heupel is the coach for Tennessee?
Tennessee.
Is that's
And
just
and the Vanderbilt coach was a Jackrabbit assistant, apparently, for under
really?
Stiegelmeier. Yeah, he's got South Dakota he's married to, like, a girl from Ipswich. Yeah, so it's a lot of South Dakota ties.
Yeah.
Yeah, but DeBoer he's quite a story.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot of what press to, "Oh, he's gonna come back to Michigan and lose."
Yeah,
Kinda hope
no
they
way.
I would that'd be pretty cool if he won the whole thing with Alabama and just shut everybody up, then just left. That's it, I am gonna go to Michigan.
Well, yeah. I I just we could talk a lot about stuff, but, yeah, I don't wanna keep going because yeah, yeah, why would you leave Alabama?
Well, because
Incest.
Oh my goodness.
you're in Alabama, that's why you'd wanna leave there.
That's true, I guess. Yeah, it is Alabama, but Michigan, ooh, boy.
Yeah, I don't know. I football, yeah, we can have a whole episode just talking about football and just how corrupted it is. I have no respect for anyone with all the paying the players, and I always felt
Yeah,
bad Jacks couldn't win before the officially went to the paying the players and stuff, just like, oh well. But
yeah.
again, I'm in disbelief because I'm like, I th I think I texted you that if Montana doesn't win the whole thing, I will be shocked. I am shocked. And was it Illinois State's like a 14-point underdog? I
Yeah,
don't know if they haven't been watching Illinois State play because they look
they
good.
look good. They look good, yeah, they're making the plays. Montana State's good. Yeah, I don't know. The cool thing if Montana State wins is that we can say, "Well, we beat them.
Yeah,
We beat them on the road when
Isn't
we were
Montana
healthy."
State out?
No, they're in the championship. They beat Montana,
Oh,
University of
that's right, they
Montana.
did, yeah.
So, yeah, we'd be the only FCS team to beat them. They lost to Oregon to start the season, and then we beat them, and
yeah.
they've won every game.
That's what's weird. I looking back at that too, and it's like, how did they lose to us if they're supposed to be so good? And
Well, the Jacks had so many injuries. I know that's not an excuse, but we just weren't a deep team when we lost our first string guys, and the guys that they lost were they're they're good. They lost a really good defensive end, really good linebacker safety, and a really good receiver. Ogroski's a really good receiver that they lost. So, in addition to the quarterback.
There's always next
Anyway.
year.
Oh, we never did talk about officiating. That's something we could talk about too at a later date. We should bring a play. Each of us bring a play to like some poorly officiated play to talk about because boy, I could come up with a lot of them.
Oh my god, it's once a week. There's just some totally ridiculous thing going on
Yeah.
that yeah. And that's why you can't bet on don't bet on the NFL. Don't do it because
If you have inside knowledge from someone, if you know who's fixing the games, then go for it.
I might go bet on Illinois State to cover that game, which I should do.
It's a NFL that you can make money in the betting on FCS football, stuff like that still, but even that's fixed a little bit. But I swear to God that the NFL is a pure coin flip on who's gonna win the game.
Alright, I'll let you
Yeah,
enjoy your Christmas festivities. So, anyway, we don't say goodbye. We say,
see you later.
"See you later." So, thanks, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Alright, see ya. I stopped it. Supposed to stop
Did you?
recording. I can still see you.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Alright.